Hi everybody, Dawn here for this edition of Little Wonders Nature Shorts. Today we're going to learn about some wildflowers and different plants that you can find in springtime. What kind of flower are we looking at right now? It's a very common one in your backyard. It's a dandelion. Now, some people call them weeds, but they are flowers, and they're actually very important early in the spring especially, because bees need them for food. They're the first type of food that our bees are going to find. Maybe you also have these little flowers like I do, wild violets. Now, how are all these pretty flowers getting here in the first place? Well, the seeds are blown by wind or carried by animals. So, again, there's the cloud. There's our bird. They eat berries which have seeds in them. And then in the bird poop is the seed. So they distribute the seeds of flowers. What about our butterflies? Yep, they visit the flower for the nectar, and then they get the pollen, and the pollen drops elsewhere as the butterfly flies on. Same with our bees. So all of these things spread the seed and help our flowers grow. And then to grow, what do the plants need? Well, they've got to have a lot of sun and the rain. And some good soil, we can't forget that. So, are there any of these plants that you would eat? Well, you can actually eat the leaves of the dandelion plant. Sometimes of year, they taste kind of bitter, and you want to double check with your parents to make sure that there's no weed killer or anything on your lawn so that you can eat them. But if you're like me, maybe you have a garden at home. So if you do have a garden at home, you can have a variety of vegetables and fruits. And you're eating different parts of these plants. If you're eating corn or beans, you're eating the seeds of the plants. Maybe you have fruit trees near your garden, and you have apples. Or a strawberry bed. You eat leaves if you eat spinach or lettuce or that dandelion we talked about. And you're eating the stem if you eat celery. You're eating a tuber if you eat potatoes. I love potatoes. We have some in our garden. Or maybe you're eating a root vegetable like carrots. So there's plenty of things to plant in your garden at this time of year. So I have a fun craft you can do at home. It develops fine motor skills, and it can also take a while, but we all have time these days, so that's probably good. And all you need is a stick, or more than one, if you want to make multiples, in the shape of a Y, some long grasses and flowers, and some yarn, and you can make your own grass weaving. So what I did was pre-cut my yarn, parents, and I tied it to one end, and to make the loom, as I crisscrossed, I looped around twice each time I crisscrossed to get it nice and taut the whole way down. Go out and find some grasses. I have some foxtails here from the side of the road, some green grass where my lawn wasn't cut yet, and I wove them into the loom, and I'll probably add to this as well. Now you can also do scavenger hunts at home. You can print some off the internet, or I have some that I could send you and take the kids out and get them really looking for different flowers and plants that are as big as their hand or smaller than their thumb, and get them really observing what they're seeing out in nature. So thanks for joining me today. I hope you had fun. I'll see you on the next edition of Little Wonders Nature Shorts.